Welcome back to TC Talk Sports. Boy, today is a good day. The Chargers beat the Denver Broncos on Thursday Night Football, and I wasn't worried for a second. Unfortunately, I literally worked all day on Thursday, so I didn't get to see most of the game, but driving home at like 11 p.m., I watched/listened to the end of the game, so I kind of saw what happened there at the end, but I haven't seen any highlights or clips or anything on Twitter. So I'm going to make another reaction video on this Thursday night game between the Chargers and the Broncos. This one's going to be a lot more happy and cheerful than the one versus the Buccaneers because that game was god-awful. Before I get into this video, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I'm trying to be the best sports channel on YouTube. Every subscriber will help me do that, and you definitely want to be a part of it. This is a high-scoring game, higher than I thought. I thought it would be close and low-scoring. Derwin blitz again. We saw it in the Buccaneers video. He was that close to a sack. That close again on Bo Nix, who has been playing really well this year. Really put his name into Rookie of the Year conversations. I know that Estime scored the first touchdown, I believe, for the Broncos. A little screen. This better not be it. Okay. Oof. Oh. They call that whatever. Penalty on the Chargers. First and goal. Estime up the middle, untouched. Touchdown Broncos. Coming into the game, I saw that the Chargers would be without Elijah Molden and Cam Hart. They both got injured last game, so two starters down in the secondary. Thought that might be bad for this Broncos offense, who has been a better passing team as of late, last couple weeks. Like I mentioned, Bo Nix playing like Rookie of the Year. Broncos making a push for the playoffs, but early hole for the Chargers here, down 7-0. I just want to see what happened on the defensive side for the Chargers, and I know Herbert threw a pick. Hopefully it wasn't too bad. First drive, you're throwing a pass to Scott Matlock. That's hilarious. Each team had 10 different players catch a pass in this game, so 20 combined. I believe that is the record for the most different pass catchers in a game between two teams, which is just hilarious. A game like this, Thursday night, two teams fighting for a playoff spot, and that's just how it ended up. Chargers did win. I know that. Now they have a 97% chance to make the playoffs. If they do not make the playoffs now, I will never watch sports ever again. I'm going to burn every single piece of Chargers apparel and decorations, whatever you want to call it. I mean, they have to make the playoffs. Whether they win a playoff game, we just got to wait and see. Herbert, great pass to Josh Palmer. Flag. Oh, my gosh. I'm sure it's against Broncos, Chargers, second and goal. Handoff, Gus Bus. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That's how you finish a run. They'll probably show a replay, but I'm not waiting. One more. He gets hit at like the 2-yard line. Boom, right there. Gets hit at the 2, keeps those legs going. Gus Edwards, he's a big boy. Pushed his way in there. That's a beautiful touchdown. Can't wait to see this free kick, field goal, or whatever the hell happened there at the end of the first half. That was basically the talk of the game. I kind of want to see what set that up. Bo Nix. That's a good fake there. Didn't want Henley to lay him out, so he slid. Good move on his part. Battle of the Oregon quarterbacks. Justin Herbert is the best quarterback in Oregon history. Maybe it's Marcus Mariota, I don't know, but definitely not Bo Nix. I don't know if anyone's saying that, but if they are, that's just insane. 7-7, end of the first quarter. Big run. I said it in the last video too, Chargers give up big run after big run, and it pisses me off, but oh my gosh. I know they won, but I still hate doing this. Derwin, of course, not letting Estime get away from him. He's still holding on to him. Derwin had a big play at the end of the game I saw. First and goal. I think this random dude. Yeah, I don't even know who that is. Michael Burton, yeah, fullback. Classic. Chargers giving up a touchdown to a fullback. He was well covered. I don't know. Yeah, I don't want to skip over that. Tuli Pelotu, I believe, was kind of covered it up on the end. He was there, made a decision to go for Nix. There was nobody behind him. I mean, you would think other defenders would communicate and tell him to stay on Burton, but whatever. Chargers down 14-7, start of the second quarter. McConkey, I played against him in fantasy, of course, in the semifinals. I think he finished with like 15 points, but honestly, who cares? I just want him to do well and the team to win, which they did. Stone Smart. Good start for him. Red zone, Gus Edwards goes absolutely nowhere on a 3rd and 1. Classic Greg Roman call, load the box, try to run it up the middle. 4th down, do they kick? Yeah. 37 for Dicker, that's easy. I mean, he should be in the Pro Bowl this year. He's one of the most accurate kickers in the NFL, one of the most accurate kickers in the last 2 to 3 years. It is freezing down here. No. No. Derwin. Of course. What a dog. Let's see what happened here. I mean, just a little screen or whatever in the flat. Good blocking here by those two. Derwin not giving up. By the shirt. I said that last week. They gave up that pass to Mike Evans where, I forget who it was. I think it was Tarheeb Still. Tried to go in with his shoulder. Obviously missed. Mike Evans down the sideline scores a touchdown. This was basically the same thing. If Still would have just grabbed him or even grabbed him by his shirt, would have slowed him down. He wouldn't have scored. That's what Derwin does here, showing off the speed and strength to literally just pull that dude out of bounds. I'm sure the Broncos score after this, but you cannot give up big plays like that. I hate seeing that. Next, play action. Touchdown. I get alerts when the teams score. I saw this one and just about lost my mind while at work. Sick highlight. 3rd and 3. I'm sure something stupid happens here. Ooh, that's a hospital ball there. Palmer's lucky he didn't lose his frickin' arm. He can scramble. He is like 35 years old, but he's proven he's been playing well this year. Derwin on the blitz. Bosa with a sack. That was a great blocking job there by Javonte Williams. Derwin circled. Williams, good job there, but Joey Bosa able to fly through, get a sack. I'm not a huge Joey Bosa fan, but I know he is capable of making big plays like that, and this defense is going to need it. Derwin James, again, close to a sack. Great tackle there by Still. Keep him short of the first. 3rd and 6. Please stop him. Ball in the air. Beautiful. Chargers get the ball. 2 minutes to go. Wide open to Ladd. Little Ladd. Love that. Best rookie receiver from this draft class. 1.5. Screen. Conkey again. Ooh, is he short? Oh. I don't know about that. I'm not going to rewatch. It's a 1st down. Deal with it. Herbert. Oh, Lord, that is not a good throw. That interception was more on him than the one was last week versus the Buccaneers. Looking for Josh Palmer. It seemed like the Broncos guy just kind of stepped in front of him on that route. No, who cares? Sorry, another ad for McRib. Said it in the last video, but comment, have you ever had a McRib? I find a hard time believing people actually enjoy eating those. Here we go. Do they show the replay? No. I want to go back. It's going to pain me, but I want to go back. Jeez. All right. 1st and 10, under a minute to go. This is a crucial spot. I mean, he had Palmer in the end zone. I think that guy just stepped in front. Abrams, good pick. But whatever happened in these last 41 seconds, I think a lot of people have never seen before in the NFL. 8 seconds left. So instead of just conceding the half, Harbaugh takes a timeout. I mean, when you force a team to punt, you never know what's going to happen. That's a great decision on Harbaugh to call a timeout. 8 seconds left. Broncos in their own zone. This is where one of the craziest things happened in this season. So the Broncos punt. I kind of know what happened, but not completely sure. Broncos punt. Fair catch. Oh, my God. If I was watching that live and saw him fumbled, I would have freaked out. But obviously, Broncos guy hit him. Fair catch interference. So there's no time left on the clock. You never know what's going to happen. I bet you have never seen this in your life. what the hell is this? Teams lined up like a kickoff. I think that's J.K. Scott holding it for Dicker. Broncos lined up like some weird kick return type thing. I think they called it the free kick field goal. 57 yards, I mean, not a gimme, but when you got a guy holding, no rush, I mean, this should be super doable. It's just like pregame warm-ups when you have the thing with the legs holding the ball. You know what I'm talking about. Dicker from 57 to cut the lead to a one-possession game. They had a guy back there to return it. Dicker nails it. I mean, that is just insane. So after that, you got to think the momentum is with the Chargers. The energy is charged up with the Chargers. And I wonder, did Harbaugh have to talk to the ref to ask them to do that or like clarify the rule on that? I have never seen that. I've been watching football for who knows how many years. They said that was the first time since like 68 or something where the Chargers also did that. But like, did the refs go to Harbaugh and tell him this is what you can do? Did Harbaugh know that rule? Because if he did, that is awesome, and that is why he is the coach of this football team. Start of the second half, Broncos do get the ball first, up 8, third down. Hopefully they get a stop here, or they just pass it to a wide open receiver and he gets 20-plus yards. Troy Franklin, stupid name. Another third down, blitz up the middle. Derwin, you got to make that tackle, but luckily Thule was right there. He's been playing really well this year. I figured he would have a big year this season. Fourth down, quick throw out to Sutton. I mean, it's whatever. It's a simple, quick throw, get the ball out of your hands. Jeez. Last week, it seemed like the Buccaneers, third and short, third and medium, third and long, whatever, they were able to convert. I've seen so many third downs so far in this game that the Broncos were able to convert. This one, 3rd and 11. Tell me they did not get this the way it's set up. I mean, you have enough guys to make a tackle here. Tell me. I'm going to go, whoever this is right here, standing on that first down line is going to make this tackle. 3rd and 11, screen. Oh, the offensive line came out. Joey Bosa, what a play. That's a big play from Bosa. 4th down, sets up a field goal. I'm pretty sure he makes this. But on defense, that's a huge play by Bosa. Chargers, first possession of the second half. Air that thing out with his legs. As I said that last video, what did I say in the last video? When Herbert gets out of the pocket, uses his legs, he is so good, so dangerous. I did see a play towards the end of the fourth quarter. He had like a 20-yard rush on 3rd down. We're going to get to it because they better show it. But that's a huge pickup there for Herbert. Don't know how that left ankle is feeling. Probably still a little injured, but no excuses. Can't use that for anything. Is that Tucker Fisk? One of the 10 guys to catch a pass for this team. Rashawn Slater, good block. Herbert, geez, wide open, Stone Smart. In the red zone. Seemed like they're moving the ball in this drive. And that was not good. 3rd and 13. Pretty sure they kick a field goal here. Actually, I don't know. 3rd and 13. Herbert scrambling. Slide. Yeah. I did receive a text that said that was a beautiful acting job by Herbert. Didn't even look like he got hit in the head, but kind of looked like he was like, oh, that was not a good call, I don't think. Maybe a little late, but didn't hit him in the head or anything. Edwards again. They go for 2 here and don't make it, I think. Yeah. 2. Jim says 2. See what kind of play they run here. Oh, wow. Oh, that is so close. Oh, no replay. Did he? Was that close? Closer than I think. Wow, right there. He is short. Reminds me of that one touchdown or 2-point conversion against the Raiders like 2 years ago. He got hit at the line and then reached over and saying, I'm in. He was in. This play, no. It's whatever. 5-point game would have made it a field goal deficit. But you need a big stop here. Here we go again. 3rd down. 3rd and 8. Pretty good protection, but Bosa gets there. Derwin, great coverage. Almost a pick. Did they call that? I don't know if that was an interception or not, but whatever. Either way, Chargers get the ball again. It seems like their drives just take forever this season, which I guess is kind of good. Blitz off the corner. Quentin Johnston, great throw and catch there. I need to go back. Herbert's a freaking stud. He's highlighted. Off the edge. Herbert knows he's coming. He can see him right there. Slings it out to Johnston. Beautiful. Time again. Tucker Fisk could block a little better, but that's the shiftiness of Ladd McConkey, man. He's a beast. Chargers. Herbert under pressure. Ew. Ew. Not waiting for the replay. First down. Down 5. Davis in motion. Herbert under pressure. Pump fake here. Look at his situation. He's got to leave the pocket, go towards the sideline. Davis, he's a quick little guy, quick little fella. He's going to go down the sideline. Herbert rolls out across his body with the guy basically on his right arm. You know how insane that is? I hope they show another angle. Yeah, I agree. I hope they show the end zone angle because the way he threw that ball was nuts. BetMGM. Maybe I'll have to sign up. Anybody got a referral code or something? Hit me up with that. Show a replay. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. No. Another 2-point try. Whatever. Go on Twitter, whatever. I'm definitely gonna do it and try to look for another angle of that because that was nuts. 2-point try. 12:30 to go. Fourth quarter to put the Chargers up 3. Ooh, Josh Palmer. Herbert flung that thing in there. Yeah, here we go. Pass Pat Surtain. Palmer. Tip. Joshy toe taps, as they call him. Chargers up 3. That's huge. 5 minutes to go. 3rd and long. Here's the Derwin tackle. Getting stiffed armed by a tight end. Pull his ass to the ground. Derwin flexing on him. Pulled out a different jersey for this video. I watched that last Broncos drive. This is the play of the game, I think. Chargers up 3. 3:43 to go in the 4th. 3rd and 10. If this is the play I'm thinking of, watch this. Using as much time as possible. Herbert in his own end zone has to leave the pocket. He's going. I don't like that he went out of bounds, but they wanted a flag. No, you let that go. But he picked up all that yardage on 3rd down by himself with his legs. Dude's an absolute stud. I mean, I think they did end up winning this game, of course. I think that's the play of the game, but let's see how the rest of this played out because I know the Broncos did get the ball back. Yeah, this was huge. Gus Edwards, this almost broke my heart. Edwards, I'm saying, hold on to the ball, hold on to the ball. The ball comes out. But, I mean, you could tell he was down. They showed the replay. He was clearly down. I was saying, hold the ball, hold the ball. I almost just puked. That little shuffle pass to Son Haskins. Ooh. Is that Pat Surtain? I didn't see that the first time. Not waiting for a replay. Pat Surtain, one of the best, if not the best corner in the league. Herbert steps up in the pocket. That looks a little bit like Pat Mahomes. Whatever. Haskins breaks out of this tackle. Yep, Surtain, see ya. Touchdown. That is game, set, match right there. But being a Chargers fan, don't think the game was completely over. Broncos now down 10, have the ball. Chargers defense just taking away those playing a little more conservative, trying to eat up some of the clock, keep them in bounds. That's fine right there. That takes time off the clock. Near midfield, a minute left. Like, just get a stop. A little screen. Yeah, this one was brutal. They were guarding the sideline on that one. Javonte Williams, sidestep. They were guarding the boundary, and he still got out of bounds. Sets up this field goal, which 55 yards isn't a gimme, and he barely made it over the crossbar. Onside kick. You know who Nick Neiman is? Probably not, but he plays linebacker for the Chargers. Guess who ends up with this ball? I mean, that's tough. No, they didn't show the replay, but watch how there was a really good kick by Lutz, a big hop. right into Neiman's face. I mean, he caught that with his fingertips against his face mask, turned away from the pressure, fell on the ground to make sure he got the ball. I mean, that was beautifully done. Chargers, what a terrible pass. Just kidding. That was the last play of the game. There was 4 seconds left. Herbert, I mean, he can sling that thing 70 yards. Just chuck that thing down the field. Game over. I mean, that was a beautiful game. You know, last week they got outscored like 27-0 in the second half or something against the Buccaneers, or 21 unanswered points or whatever. I think the Chargers outscored the Broncos 21-7 in the second half. And this team is so much different. I can't emphasize that enough. Jim Harbaugh has done such a great job with this team. Teams in the past, they would have given up at halftime. I wish I could have been in that locker room to hear what him and maybe some of the players had to say, because maybe it was that free kick field goal that pumped some energy into them. But, I mean, they looked really good in the second half, making tackles on defense, stops on third down. The offense looked great. Chargers now with a 97% chance to make the playoffs. If they don't, I don't even know what I'll do with myself. This jersey, that hat, this helmet over here that you can't see will probably be burned and thrown in an alleyway somewhere, buried at the bottom of the ocean or something. But Chargers, please make the playoffs. A playoff win would be so big for team morale going into next year. I don't think they're going to win the Super Bowl. I just think there's too many other talented teams, and the way the defense has looked these last 2 weeks, not looking like it has in the first 10 weeks of the season where they were the best defense and very legit. Chargers make the playoffs, win a playoff game, maybe win another, maybe get to the Super Bowl. Who knows? Oh boy, there you have it. My reaction to the Chargers versus Broncos Thursday night game. Much better. I'm in a much better mood today than I was after that Chiefs game 2 weeks ago and the Broncos game last week. Like, share, and subscribe. You know what to do. And, oh yeah, and bold up.